एकदन्तं महाकायम् लम्बोदरं गजाननम्.
Mentioned few times that we are born with lot of incapacities, lot of deficiencies, lot of things which are lacking. Somewhere there are many handicaps. So like we have physical handicap, we have situational handicap, emotional handicap, intellectual handicap, spiritual handicap. Handicap, understand, no? Supposing I don't have my limbs properly, so walking will be difficulty, seeing will be difficulty, I'll be stuck up. Similarly, sometimes our actions are such that as if sometimes situation doesn't move. We feel situation is not going away, it is stopped somewhere. I am paddling a lot, but there is no movement. Situational, as if somebody has blocked the situations. Flow has gone. I want to run away. Everybody wants to run away somewhere. But where will you run away? God has made one Gerard you from all sides. He said you cannot run away. If you run away, you will be in worse condition than you are. Don't try to run away, I'll catch you from somewhere. It will become a big issue if you run away. Better let the issue be small only. Keep quiet. In life we have to choose. There is a situationally, sometimes you feel very suffocated. And what to say of, handicap means you cannot move very fast. You cannot do the things. Emotional handicap is there. Anger is not going. I thought my anger had gone, but again today I was very angry. We feel I have conquered, but very soon we realize that it was not right. We are in cycle. Same mood comes up. With the respective person, what mood was there 1 year back, same mood comes. With every person we have a mood. Specific mood. After satsang, our mood is very good with the person. We become very divine. But that satsang goes away after morning. And when you see the person, and little he does something, we are back, we see the person with light, with a certain mood. We see a person with the conditioning that we have, and I can't get out of that. As if that person has become a cocoon for me, and I'm inside trapped in the cocoon. Like the spider traps the worm and the moth inside its website. Similarly, with every person, as if his thoughts are like the web inside my mind, and I have become a moth. Arey, I'm not so bad. And I'm telling you just now. With the moment I start thinking about that person, the web starts. Then I shift to another person. So mentally I'm not able to grow sometimes. This is called mental handicap. I can't love somebody. I can't accept somebody. The moment I think about X person, I get either very attached, I want to get him very close, or I don't like him, I have to throw him out. Or I am very worried, worry has come because of some issue has come. Or fear has come because of certain things. We are not as simple as we look from outside. 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 1 mouth, 2 ears. Not that simple structure as it appears from outside. Very complicated Jeev sitting inside. And he is grappling something. People say also he is not able to grow. He has yet to get out of his mind. Emotional handicaps are there. If I get attached, I am too attached to somebody. I have to talk to that person. I have to be with that person. I have to touch that person. I have to sit with that person. I cannot live without him. If something happens to him, I also am very much affected. Last night he was very sad, so I was very sad also. Today morning he was very happy, I was also very happy. Something has held me, I am not. This is second handicap. You don't have. What? Third is, what was the third? Third was memory handicap. Don't express memory handicap. Third was intellectual handicap. So third is third is intellectual handicap. We don't understand so easily that what is right, what is wrong, what is my dharma, what is not my dharma. That understanding is very short life. Already we do damage and then understand. Delayed philosophy, delayed wisdom is there. Then you feel, I could have understood it earlier, it's too late now. So intellectually there is dullness inside. I may be bright student or doctor, engineer or office, but spiritually there is dullness inside. We don't understand the theory of karma yoga. We don't, Dhyayona prachodhyat. That brightness of solution giving mind is not, intellect is not there. And if it is there, very good, you are not handicapped. Same notion. And last was spiritual handicap. Spiritually that devotion is missing. Freedom is not felt all the time. Spiritual person means one who feels free from the world and free from his mind and free from his vasana. The freedom from world, mind, vasana's ignorance is called the acme of spirituality. Where you are not a spiritual person, you are a pure spirit without a person. The person is superimposed on the spirit, pure spirit, self. I don't feel free. So much work is done, tension is there. Complete the work in the night now. I don't know when this work will get over. One after another work, one after another work. I am worried and buried. Don't feel free. No, quietness is not there. And we are born with a lot of handicaps and we drag our life in the world because we are not very much, full in all these 4 directions. Therefore, when we try to move in the world, we feel these things are resisting me. Something has not I'm not grown as I should have grown. Situations are moving, I'm not moving in the, I'm stagnant. There is a stagnancy that has come. Years are moving, we say Happy New Year. One who says he is also not happy. So, I'm also not happy. Both say Happy New Year. Ultimately, no year was happy. And ultimately, it goes on and on. This is, we are born with, and you cannot get out of. We studied, we went through educational qualification, but these 4 or 5 areas are same. We have secular knowledge which can give you money, status, but not freedom. We have financial freedom, but we have no emotional freedom. I was not earning, I am earning. I am house freedom. I don't know whether we have house freedom or not, because we take loans now. It's not free, you are bound by the loan. Because the bank has all the papers of the house. So where you are free? And man dil behlane ke liye galib khayal hai. So where are you free? Because you lend the papers and 20-year loans is there. So after you pay the loan, then they will give you back the paper. That means the house is theirs actually. If you fail to pay, they will take the house away. Keep on playing housey then. So that also is not there. Family wise we are bound. ये मजा नहीं आ रहा है ऐसे रहने, ये बात बन नहीं रही है ऐसे. कभी this बात, I have to give attention to that. We have to give attention to those issues which I don't want to give attention. Mind goes in such areas where I don't want the mind should be like that. And this is called, we are dragging sometimes the life. And there is where Ishwar is required. When I say Ishwar is required, please understand, this handicap has to go by the power of the Lord. He has to rectify these 4 or 5 areas. Because we have come from various births and we have been carrying on. So that Ishwar, that Ganesh Bhagwan has to come in 4 areas. And he has to fill it. And this is the glory of the Puran. Yesterday you saw that Vyasji had intellectually handicapped. Brahmaji had this handicap. So when big people are somewhere losing without the God, how can you win without God? And therefore some connection should be there when you say Upasana of the God. We know that I cannot live like that. I have to have that power of the Lord. This urgency which is felt, what urgency? That my existence is, I don't think so I can pull like this. I need Him. I need Him. Beyond my prayer time, I need Him. There is not a moment that I don't need Him and need His help. Sleeping also you need Him, so that your sleep is nice. More you remember before sleeping, more you will have good sleep. I need Him somewhere. The dawn of this wisdom, that Ishwar has all power and He can give His power and take away these what? Take away these wounds in 4 or 5 areas. Situational wound is there. Oh, why you brought this wound word, Swami? चोट लगती है देख के कुछ बात को. Therefore it is a wound. It hurts me. I don't have money, it hurts. I don't have son, daughter, it hurts. I don't have mother, father, it hurts. Or I have this person, it hurts. गलत नहीं बोला ना, situation wounds are there. It's not a situational comfort. Or you have an emotional wounds, तब तो उसकी तो बात ही छोड़ो, what to say. Full of emotional wounds are there. As you grow in life, wounds increase or decrease? Increase. 10-year-old, you are free. 10-year-old boy is free. 20-year-old, he is quite involved. More wounds are there. 30-year-old, now job is also there. 20-year only he was after boy girl. Now 30-year-old, he has child. More wounds are there. 40-year-old child has grown up. He is not respecting me. 50-year-old marriage is there of my son or daughter. He chose his own wife. Didn't tell me also. He gave me his card to me, Swamiji. He got the card printed and gave to me. Bataiye. I brought him up. I made him capable and he has discarded me. And I said, he gave you card. Well, no, he has discarded. How will I live? If I say anything, he gets angry. Point is that anything I say, his face swells up. My blood pressure has increased, diabetes I got. I only eat few sweets every day, still I have diabetes. Emotional wounds, world will give you. Shall I say more something or leave it? Or say now what mic is with you, say anything. People who are close to you will give you more solid wounds. Hello? Far off will not give you. And it doesn't affect also. If somebody is far off, close one will really. Not only stab on the back, stab on the front. Whom you had pride, they will stab you. And if you are not spiritual, you cannot wash it off. There is no Ganesh in your life. There is no wiper in your life. There is no washer. There is nothing who substitutes it. Without God, these things cannot be gone out. If God is there, that wound is not at all felt. You feel, I don't have anything. And intellectually, so many mistakes will be there. Then people will say, why didn't I hear this earlier? If the same satsang I had heard when I was 20. I think, Swami, it's your fault you didn't. Sorry, bhai. Yeah. Spiritual wound is that my jap is not good. I am not progressing somewhere. I start Parayana and I stop it. My jap is irregular. There is nothing great I am doing spiritually. Life is running away. I do some part puja, etc. But there is no development somewhere. I still don't have that quietness which is described in the Shastra. यहाँ तक तो ठीक है. After that, if you don't feel, therefore I need God. And He can really fill everything in my life. He can complete all these areas. He can convert wounds into flowers. He can convert thorns into velvet flowers, beautiful rose flower. Oh. Is it? Yes. And this is where Upasana comes into play. We'll be talking about a lot of Ganesh Upasana here. Clear? Situation is not in your control. Lord will come and take the hardness of the situation from my mind. And He will dilute the harshness of the situation. You will see all these things. Without Lord, situation cannot be okay for a long time. And if the mind is not okay, Lord will come in the same mind. Ganesh ji will take avatar at 4 places. In situation, He will take avatar and He will give you somebody to give you a lot of joy. Someone will come in your life. He has some gift ready for you. But best gift when you are very happy, then you like to give somebody a gift. Otherwise, you make some big box and keep on opening it, nothing comes out. Pack is pack. In emotion, He took avatar and he says, when you are not there, how will you hurt? He will dilute your hurted personality will go away. कोई बंदो कोई निंदो कोई कैसो कहो रे रघुनाथ साथ प्रीति बांधी होई जैसे होए रे. And intellectually He will give you knowledge. And spiritually He will sit in your jap meditation and make you free forever. This is the avatar we need at 4 places. Say yes. Yes, okay, continue that. And there is we need Upasana of Lord. Whom we saw Upasana was Upasana is Brahmaji's Upasana is. With Vyas Bhagwan Upasana is. और भी था विष्णु भगवान उपासना भी saw. And Somkant was there. याद रखो भाई, Ganesh ji is Devata of memory also. So, He has to come in our life. आप अकेले थक जाओगे. Alone you cannot do anything. Unless this microcosm is connected to macrocosm, macrocosm will be tired. These fingers are fresh and fine only when it is connected to the body. Hairs are looking good only when it is connected to the head. The same hair when it is cut, it is now dead hair. It was not connected to it. There is no source. It becomes a dirt. The same hair which look very good and you touch and you many times you do like that and like this you do. Those who don't have hair, they also do like this. Ritiraj ji? So the moment this is dissociated with the source, the Jeev is impure without its source called Samashti Ishwar. And I'll take your attention before I go to Ganesh Puran Samkatha. Please keep on thinking how much power Ishwar has. The power of dust you won't know unless it goes in your eyes and doesn't come out. One particle of dust. Everything is very powerful here. The world is very powerful of the Lord. Just think the stone in the stomach, then you know how powerful it is. When stone goes in the stomach. 5 minutes are so powerful when you are late in the airport. He said, just counter as closed. I have gone through it. 5 minutes it has been closed. No sir, please, no. No, please. My program is there. I'm sorry. I lose my job. You lose my job, I'll lose youngness. Arey, you lose your job, never mind. Please. 5 minutes you have lost. Arey, 5 minutes you are late. Gate is closed. Arey, open the gate. No, it cannot be opened now. It is not your home gate. It is the airport gate. Arey, my luggage has gone inside. No, bring back. We'll get it back. Everything is very strong at its own point. This poison of snake, your favorite Mumbai snake. You know how much poison it has in one snake? Huh? How much is there? 40 drops are there. To kill one person, only 2 drops is required. In one, for 10 people can easily be killed. It can go here only, not that a snake has to bite at many places. One place is enough. After that it will go. Toxic snakes are there. Heart will affect, respiration will be affected. Brain is already affected before that. But after it not. Sweating will start, blurred speech will be. I am giving some symptoms. Any power is there. That is the Ishwar sitting in that power. It is just a liquid. That power in it is the Ishwar there. COVID virus is just a protein piece. Small, micro protein. Very small. Whole world's COVID virus, if you collect it, they found it is not more than 1 gram. More subtler is something more powerful. But the power in it is not made by anything. That power to block the respiration and the lung, that is not made by any person. That all powerful God. Who was there when you were in some other body as a Jeev? He directed you to this body which you are having presently. This body which you are having presently, having pant, shirt, sari, blouse, glasses. He has directed it and he will take you out from this body. You know that Sati Savitri was there. Akrishya. He will take it out in that time, only one particular bag will be remaining. One bag will be there. You are overweight, so people have to work hard. So that bag will be there. But the Bhagwan will take him somewhere. Why that power of the God is not with me? This question should trouble us. Sharanagati won't happen. The Upasana's cause is the feeling that why that power of the God is not at 4 places. If that power exists and I don't have that power, I feel so handicapped, I feel so limited. Why that is not with me? Today also I was very emotionally down. Yesterday also I was very emotionally down. Body wise, anyway, I am constantly not good. Body is a liability to carry. Why that God is not there with me? आप हो तो क्यों नहीं हमारे पास आते हो? What is the mistake is there? Why this difference of your power and my power is there? And we say from the childhood, Tameo Mata cha Pita Tame. And the Mata Pita, you are having everything. I am child, but I am not having anything. I am very poor. I want your presence in 4 places. I cannot live without you and without your strength. World has never been the strength of any person. People can never make you emotionally very happy. Money cannot make you very, intellectually very quiet. They have their own areas. Peace is not the area of money. Okay. I want you. हमारा काम ही नहीं चल रहा आपके बिना. हम परेशान हैं यहाँ पे. I'm in trouble and you are sitting there. अरे भाई शिव जी गणेश जी कहाँ हैं आप? राम जी कृष्ण जी बांसुरी कब तक बजाएंगे आप? You are playing flute and I'm, you're crying here. Ganesh, you are standing there quietly. I am suffering here. Morning also I was suffering, evening also I was suffering. Situation are not changing. हम सब नहीं रख सकते आपके बिना भाई. I cannot live without your power. I cannot live without your strength. You please bring at all 4 levels. I cannot live. I tell you I cannot live. And if you don't come to me, I will die also. Bigger you are ready to give up, more upasana and more you can get his power. Unless you have this restlessness, then he will tell you, okay, what to do then. Remember the Somkant who was there, he left his kingdom when he had the body problems. If you remember that. And then he got the grace of Lord Ganesh. That Bhrigu was there, who gave him the knowledge. Ultimately he took away his bodily problem. I cannot live without you. And on all incident, on all occasion and all issues you have to come. My solution is not going to come, I know that. My problems are intricate, it is complex, I don't think so anybody can sort other than you. And I don't want objective problems, I mean such solutions. Now you come please. Then Bhagavan says, okay, I will give you the way how I will come. Unless this urgency is felt, I was reading one story 2 days back in Sanskrit, one story. Someone, prince or king was going. He saw one Brahman is doing Havan. So he stopped. He said, why you are doing Havan? He said, I want a lot of money. Agni Devata should come and I want a lot of money. You should give me golden bilva. Golden bilva I want, so that my life can run smoothly. I'm trying since long, but nothing was going on. Agni Devata is not coming. He said, let me also try. Who? This king said. He said, I will try. He sat there. He said, I'm giving you 1 day, Agni Devata. I will die if you don't come. I'll cut my head with the sword. I cannot wait too much for you. Either you come, either I won't be there. Living without you is not my choice. And he started doing his Havan. You know that intensity? Yesterday I said 3 eyes. If you remember. But I forgot. What was 3 eyes? In intensity, in one hand. Integrated thing. Nothing was in his mind. He started doing it. He forgot that he was a king. He took out everything, all his ornaments, and he just started doing with full intensity. With restlessness in it. And lo, within 1-2 days, Agni Devata came with his golden bilva. That Brahman said, Yellow, I have been struggling for months together, you never came. He did only for 2 days, you came up. ये बड़ी पार्शलिटी वाली बात हो रही है यहाँ पे तो. अग्नि देवता है, देखो तुम बेवकूफ हो थोड़ा सा. You are doing with no restlessness. There is no urgency in your life for me. Your mind is scattered. You think of child also, you think of your job also, you think of money also, you think of your headache also. That food you have to eat after, you think. He started, he forgot that he was a king. He offered himself with intensity, integrity, with full force. He never saw when night came, when day came. You can tolerate the absence of God. No, that is our weakness. The tolerance of absence of God and Guru's grace is the biggest weakness of human being. Whether you are happy without it, no, then fine. Like an egoistic person can't tolerate his ego, his ego not being satisfied. So devotee cannot tolerate the absence of God. I'm living without His power. This joy without living without His power is called foolishness and samsari nature. By shaking the waist and shaking the neck on the club, and when I see sometimes the people are dancing in the marriages, doing like this, कुछ और तो आता जाता है नहीं कुछ. Not that they are trained. Anything is moving, any part of the body is moving. Depending on the, like this. Then I wonder, is he really happy like this? ये शराब की हंसी है थोड़ी सी. Is the drunkards, गाना बज गया, शराब चढ़ गई, झूम गए थोड़ा, मटका लिया सर, कमर ऐसे मटका लिया, है तो वही दुखलाल डीएल. क्रिएटिंग सॉरो फॉर अदर्स. बिना ईश्वर के कहीं सुख आएगा क्या? Anybody's prarabdha is okay. Then comes the question, no, what is the way out now? I want to get connected. क्या करें हम? कल बताएंगे. नहीं, you have to tell me now. I want good. If you don't do, I will sleep outside only. We are in the veranda. I will not eat food. How long? Till I get that. It's an urgent matter for me. Then comes mantra. एक अक्षर मंत्र I was talking of. Om Gam Ganapate Namah. देखो, mantra is very important. Next step. First step is really you should want it. And want it now, not after 10 years when I'll grow old. Swamiji, I'll live in the ashram with you and trouble you. Not like that. You be where you are, you live there only. But grow old. You are already old, 79. But what is the mantra? Please get this point now. I think I have told it many times. The power of word is immense. Tell me how Ratnakar became Valmiki? Only by word only. How a person becomes doctor? Only by hearing only. Why you got devoted to ashram? Only by hearing. Not by doing any course. Mechanical engineering course, electrical engineering course. Any change has come in your life. It is because of the words only. If anybody spoils your day, it is because of the words only. अब तो बोल दो हाँ, अभी तक भी कोई नहीं बोल रहा. Anybody makes your day, it is only because of the words. The power of word is inexplicable and is very big. What the Upanishad says, Om iti etagam aksharam idam sarvam. Yad bhutam bhavat bhavishyaditi sarvam onkara eva. Yad chanyatrikala titam tadapi onkara eva. That says, again that same point, everything has two names. This is a technical issue. I have explained it, is Photwad, which I have said, if you remember. Flower word is given by the human being. Pushpam or phool in Hindi we say. Or kusum is there. Kusum is there. So this is the name of flower. In Zulu what you say? Huh? What? What is that? E-flower. And whatever is there. You should know that. No. Acha, so that is flower. This is human being given. But when the flower was made, if you remember, I told this point. Anything when it is made, there is a displacement in the air. And the displacement in the air and the object is one. So there is some vibration and shabd which is one with that object called flower. Vag arth iv sampriktau vagartha pratipatte. Jagatah pitarau vande. Kalidas says, like the word and the meaning are different. Similarly, Shiva and Parvati are not different. So the meaning of the flower, please be careful. This flower has two names. One is name given by the nature, other is name given by the human being. The name given by the nature of the flower is when the flower was made, it displaced a certain amount of air which created a vibration. And that vibration and the flower are one. There is no object form without a sound in it. Oh, again, I was sleepy. What did you say? There is no object without a nature given name to it which pervades and permeates that particular object. Oh. But I never heard that. You don't hear many things. Dog hears that. Lot of sound is there, dog can hear. Our limitation is there of the frequency which we can hear. And therefore, if somebody knows the name of this flower, which flower? Nature given name of this flower, and he does jap of that particular name, tell me what will happen? This flower will disappear. This is how they control the things. There is a nature given name of the sun also, of the moon also, of the star also. The nature given name, please be careful, is not some kind of, there is a vibration associated with it. Oh. I say pen. Pen is human given name or nature given? Human given. But while the pen is made, there is a nature given name which is not different than the pen. So every object is pervaded by a sound. A tree is pervaded by the sound, space is pervaded by the sound, sun is pervaded by the sound. That particular sound which is pervading the object is called the mantra of that particular object. And therefore whole world is of the nature of sound, not language. It is sound without a language. This is not a language. This is just some vibration. This is just, there is no language there. But if it is corresponding to some, and I do chanting of that, and I become one with that particular mantra. That is called mantra siddhi. That object will come to me. Whole world is only one akshar called Om. And Om, Ganapati ji is Om Roop. Every part of the body is like Om. From here you can say Om. Here see. Here is Om. Here is Om. Eyes are Om. Everywhere Om is there. Your body also. Don't worry. Whole world is one sound called Om. So, and that sound is Krishna, that is Ram, that is Shiv, that is Ganapati. If you chant Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam. Now tell me that Lord of this whole world, who is corresponding to this sound, will be pulled or not? Provided. What provided? You do so much of jap that your jap and whose devata is there all become one. Three. Which three? I, the word Om Gam, and third was that devata Ganesh. I got so much involved. Like somebody calls you continuously, layman's language I am talking. Then you will come to him. If I sit here and I keep on calling your name, or somebody outside calls your name, you cannot sit here after that. You will go. Similarly, if I am constantly chanting Om Gam 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 Gam, Om Gam Ganapate Nama, Om Gam Ganapate Nama, Om Gam Ganapate Nama, this is bigger akshar. Only Gam is ek akshar. Then tell me that devata called Ganesh will have to come in front of me or not? Not that little you chant the chewing gum in the mouth, okay, gum. Not like that. With tapasya you chant for a long time. With all the disciplines what is required. Oh. Arey bhaiya, from the face you can make it out, he does japa or not. Properly, I mean. Don't see my face. My japa is not good, by the way. I do it. It is not good. Unless this siddhi is done. When you say 100 years you do this japa. The power of the whole cosmos is hidden in some simple word called Ram and Krishna and Ganesh and Shiv. And anybody continuously repeats that name with tremendous faith. Faith will make all three one. For a long time. How long? How long? बोल ही नहीं रहा है कोई. Huh? How long? Till Ganesh ji comes in front of me. Till what I wanted should be in front of me. Till I feel there is no abhav left in me. I don't lack anything now. I am free now. My emotional wound has gone, intellectual foolishness has gone, situational vacuum has gone. Spiritually I am illumined. I got the mantra siddhi, I got it. This is the power of mantra. This is the only way to connect ourselves to the infinite Lord. कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना. There should be some connector. How do I connect with you? I take your name. If I have to talk, supposing many people are there, I will take your name. Ravi. Ravi. This continuity, in spite of maintenance of a constant thought, leaving my lower thought for a long time till thought of object becomes object of thought. Well, slowly, Swamiji. My pen is gone. I continue chanting this mantra. Pakad lo bhai sadhana. With Vishwas, till I forget myself in the word and the Devata of the word, whoever is he, Krishna, Ram, Shiv, become one with it and stand in front of me, either unseen or seen with the fruit in their hand. Which fruit? What fruit you wanted? Depending what you wanted. Moksha you wanted, sun you wanted, he will give it. I continue it. How long will it take? Depends how much is the dirt to be cleared. Depends. How long medicine I should take? That depends on your medicine. About your disease. I continue it. This is called, bolo, mantra siddhi. It is a connector to the God. And if I don't have that connector in you, something to connect you, and how will you connect? How will problems go away? And this tapasya was done by, who did? Brahmaji, Vyasji. And today let us see who does that. Can we go ahead now? Continue. I was waiting for it. Time is running away something. Okay. Let us see what happens there. So there was one king. His name was Bhim. Don't forget the principle. Not that Pandav Bhim, another Bhim is there. So there was one king whose name was Bhim. So he had a very nice wife, very big kingdom. Only one thing was missing. What? Sun was not there. Acha, sun is not there, it's not a problem. But there are two things. Nobody's prarabdha is there in which everything is there. Everybody's destiny, Bhagavan has cut something nicely. And to tease you, he gives the same thing to other person luxuriously. He's a very good teaser. I don't know why he teases so much. I don't have son and you see somebody else's son. He has 5 sons. भगवान क्या गड़बड़ करते हैं. ये पंच महाभूत की तरह हैं. One is so fat, Prithvi Tattva is there. Another is very loving. Jal Tattva is there. Third is all the time angry. Fire Tattva is there. Fourth one is running away. He is the air Tattva. And fifth never moves. He stays at one place. Akash Tattva, so big he is. See, Panch Mahabhut. इनको बेचारे को सनी नहीं है कोई. इतनी प्रार्थना की है भगवान, भगवान यहां गए वहां गए, दान दक्षिणा दिया, फलाना डिमाका किया, सत्यनारायण पूजा किया, सनी नहीं आया. अरे डॉटर ही ले लेते, कोई तो होता जिंदगी में. For some mother is readily available, for some not. For some money is readily available, for some not. For some husbands are so nice, very rare, but some are there. For some husband is like, Bapre. Again come back from the office. He's coming back. Oh my God. Time ho gaya. Oh my God. And some wives wait. Why you go to the office when I am there? For some, satsang is so easily available. For some, it is not available. God has cut something from your life. And everybody's life. It's not about son, about child, about husband, about wife, about mother, about father, about guru, about disciple, about anything. He has cut it. Not given everything to anybody. Why? Why he has not given? In past you are insensitive. Past insensitivity to certain thing converts into present deprivation. Well, slowly say, again you woke me. I was so nicely, I was sleeping. I hit my head also. Book also fell. I am saying, all are enjoying. Anyway, I am saying, what you were insensitivity to something in the past converts as deprivation of something else in the present. Maybe somebody has very good health, you don't have a good health. Somebody has headache, he has no headache at all. He is a headache. कह नहीं सकते ना क्या है. Some are so hefty fat, still they have flu, etc. Some are so thin, never they catch flu. Some don't eat, still their body is quite fit. Some are eating, still body is so thin. क्यों भाई वंदन? I'm not saying for you, I'm just telling you. You observe fast, etc. ये सी बॉडी है. अरे भाई भगवान हमको भी दे देते थोड़ा सा, सब किसी को ज्यादा नहीं देते, किसी को हमको कम दे दिया इतना. I have all the pain, only you are giving to me only. वो सब अच्छे अच्छे घूम रहे हैं, they are happily walking and attending classes and they are going happy. I am suffering with my body, others don't understand. So much pain I have in the morning and evening. Others think I am healthy, hearty because I am laughing, therefore they are thinking I have no pain. नहीं तो. But I have pain. This king called Bhim, who was in Kaudinyapur, he didn't have. But he said, something I have done, let me remove this wound or lacuna through God. Moment you remove through world, you are sansari. As far you see the subjective solutions in the objective world. Objective solution you see in the objective world. But subjective solution, by God, either do things, either bring me the son or daughter, either take away my demand of son or daughter. Either give me the object which I need, either take away the desire. But I should not hold anybody else responsible. Because of him I am troubled, because of her I am suffering a lot. Don't make this equation. This is a worldly equation. I did not get money because of this person. Money is not in your Janam Kundli. Only money is there. So, then he went to Rishi Vishwamitra. Who? What is the name? Bhim. Vishwamitra said, Vishwamitra saw him, he said, I understand, He said, but why with me only? This question comes, why me? Vishwamitra said, Dekho, baitho jara sa, you will have some tea, coffee? He said, nothing. Okay. He said, see, point is, you have past birth, you have disrespected one Ganeshji's temple. He said, me? Yes. Disrespected means you have flouted some laws, you have been insensitive in certain areas. Sensitivity in the past converts as luxury in the present in something. Insensitivity to some law of the Lord, breaking the law, represents as deprivation of certain thing. He said, Acha, how come? Can you tell? He said, yes. There was another another, king was there. In our ancestors, his name was also Bhim. Two Bhim are there. This is Bhim too. So he said his wife was also very good, but he had a son who was deaf and dumb both, and he was also handicapped. Anyway, so he asked his wife to go and go to some tirthasthan. So his wife went, and she was robbed on the way. Nothing he had. Then he went in some temple of Shivji, and there one Brahmin came. He touched this boy, and that boy became better, because he was a devotee of the Lord. Devotee of the Lord touches, then much difference will be there. And because he went out to search Lord, moment you go out to search Lord, your path run away. The very restlessness to get Lord takes away the sin of your life. He said, but tell me one thing. And after this boy, whose name was Daksh, this Brahmin told him to do Ganesh Upasana. In that temple he did Ganesh Upasana, and there he did the Anushthan of the mantra called Gam. Only Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Lakhs of them. 2 lakhs, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakh. There Ganesh ji, who was seated there, was like this. He was looking somewhere else. His eyes started turning towards this boy. Like this. Then more he did, his eyes became like this. More he did, his hands became like this. More he did, it crossed crore. Ganesh started walking towards him. More he did, he started walking faster. More he did, he said yes. Like somebody is constantly calling you. Be such that you are unavoidable for the God. I am repeating it. Be such that God cannot neglect you. Then he said, you will have no bodily problem. All your prarabdha, what was there, it has been cleared now. Sufficiently you paid the penalty for that. Who said? Vishwamitra said to Bhim, Raja Bhim, who was wanting his son. He said, but what mistake I did? He said, let me complete you. Why are you interrupting in between? He said, but he got cured. He said, yes. The power of Lord is such. I told you the power of Lord, what he can do. Power of Lord you don't know. Everywhere his power is there. Best person can become worse, worse can become best. Do you think you are this body? But he has given you a body, you are nursing the body, shampooing the body, talking for the body, eating for the body. This body is nothing to do. But power of the Lord, it has given the shape of the body. He said, but 1 minute, Vishwamitra ji, my problem. He said, I am telling you. But he did the Upasana, and as I started in the beginning, what? Please connect. Use Bhagwan to remove these gaps in the 5 areas. Nobody else is the solution. How much you may try, become president, become Indra, still you will have problems in these 5 areas. 5 or 4? 4, I think. Situational vacuum, emotional problems, intellectual dullness, and spiritual bondage. This is better. Wound was a little hurting. Whatever you think, he became quiet. Who? What was his name? No, not Bhim. Daksh. Bhim was the one who was being told. Please be careful. So, near he said, what was my problem? He said, there was one Vanik, Bania, businessman. His name was Kalyan. Vishwamitra is telling to Bhim. Oh, wake up, please. See, there was one very rich businessman. His name was Kalyan. He went to the forest one day. And in going to the forest, he had a son. And he saw there is one murti, one stone was there. And it appeared like a murti was there. Not a clear murti, but sometimes, there is eyes and sometimes nose are there in that. So he was very fascinated. He said, this is Ganesh, is like, the trunk is there. Some people show it. Trunk is there, Swami. This is eyes is there. This is the nose is there. This is the ear is there. Not mine. He is, okay. See, this is this. This is. He started doing Archana Puja. And small children, they collected everybody. They started Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati, Pita Mahadeva, Laduan ke bhog lage, Sant kare seva. Ye shuru ho gaye log. Whole night passed, they didn't come home. Bhai, dimag lag gaya somewhere, if you bhajan is there is no day and night. If you are happy after doing jap that your jap is completed, your jap is a failure. You have not really got the gist of jap. Still you have to do a lot. Failure means not got the fruit of that. You should not be happy. Arey, khatam ho gaya. Oh, my jap got over. Oh, so fast. Then understand you are growing. Puja got over. Oh, so nicely I was thinking. That means you are absorbed. And when you are dragging, then you keep on seeing time. Thank God it's gone. Now this Kalyan and other children, father, mother, they went, they say, my children are not coming. Then they said, these children, they are all with that murti. So this Kalyan, he went there. He saw his child. He said, what are you doing? He said, this is the murti. He gave him one slap. And he took that stone and threw it. He said, you are spoiling yourself. He said, why you can disrespect me, don't disrespect that Bhagwan. He said, nothing like that. No Bhagwan is there. Where is Bhagwan here? It's only a stone. You are calling Bhagwan is there. And he tied him. I told you, when you are insensitive, then this boy also cursed him. He said, you will become deaf, dumb and handicapped. And he didn't leave him. He left him in the forest. He left him and tied him so hard that after 1 day, 2 days, the ropes started going into his skin. He started shouting, oh God, oh Gajanan, Gajanan, Gajanan. No Gajanan came. Then he started hitting his head on the tree. Then ultimate Brahman came and he untied him. Brahman said, I am the one. It is not possible you call God and God does not. Then he said, your father will now become as you have cursed. And mother came, so mother said, you will have a child. You will be queen in the next birth with a child who will be like this. And when you will touch any Shivji's temple, then you will be fine, your child will. This was Daksh. And father was like that. Who is born here as this king? He said, you insulted. Insulted means what? Look down means what? Look down means you are neglecting God somewhere. You don't neglect, you don't dishonor a person actually. I told you many times. You don't look down upon a person. You do look down upon the God who has given you everything. I always say, please don't see a person. Please see the God along with the person. There is no need for being so harsh. But any time we become very insensitive. Insensitive means I don't bother about your sorrows and joy. If you don't bother about somebody's sorrows and joy, in life there will be somebody coming in your life Or some situation will come which will also not bother about your sorrows and joy. You will be placed in such a situation that nobody is bothered about your sorrows and joys. Insensitivity comes as an insensitive situation in a person's life. And all is Tvameva kevalam kartasi, Tvameva kevalam dhartasi, Tvameva kevalam hartasi. He is the one who is karta there. This Brahman who was Gajanan only. It is not God doesn't take time. It is restlessness is not there. That to have that restlessness takes time. It's not that God will come after many years. You don't have that intensity, integrity, and one call you don't have. तुम रोना नहीं जानते हो लाइफ में, तुम रो के चुप हो जाते हो, तुम हंसने लगते हो, फिर you are diverted somewhere else. Few minutes you wanted God, then you wanted something else. Again you wanted God. There is an interruption in your divine desires. This interrupted Shraddha doesn't give very big fruit. This is the incomplete Shraddha. लोग कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, द्रौपदी की तरह तुम बुलाते नहीं. And therefore it is your condition now. Okay. And his name was Vallal. Whose name? This Kalyan's son's name. Don't forget what his story was going on, who was Bhim, who was Daksh, don't get confused. If you are confused, don't worry. Well, earlier not understanding this, what Lal? Vallal. Nandlal. Vallal. Raja Bhim went to Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra told this katha. There is an ancestor, there was another king called Bhim in your Purvaj. His son and wife went. His son was in a bad state. He got touched by some devotee of the Lord. He got okay. He did upasana. And about you, another story is there. This is your story. You are of Kalyan in the previous births. And you disrespected your son's devotion. You neglected God somewhere in your life. Something you looked down upon. Something you didn't give the value it deserved. The honor it deserved. The love it deserved. The attention it deserved. Some person in your life deserved more attention, more seva, more love, more respect than what you gave. Your thoughts, I stored it. Your thoughts of sorrow, what you gave, I stored it. Now I am using the same thought through somebody else. Software I will use, your software I will use. Hardware will be different. Your hardness, I will make it come through somebody else. Vishwamitra says, Acha. This is the situation. And what happened next? What happened next? He said, next many things happened. Lot of stories are there. One after another stories are there. Please tell the stories, Swami. And that time, in this place called Kondinapur, there was a king. And he also had no son, but he died all of a sudden. The king is any problem, his son in it. And there at that time, they thought now how to have another king now. So they had chosen one elephant. Elephant was given one mala. Elephant will garland that person and he will become the king. Up all people went there. Elephant was going with this mala. Everybody did like this, maybe it's my turn. Elephant hit one and went away. So, we all want, in front of Prarabdha, we are standing like that. हमको जरा जश दे दो. हमारा है ना, प्रमोशन हो रहा है हमारा. कर्म नहीं ठीक ठाक है. And lo, by mistake, this boy called Daksh had come. Now he had grown up. very bright. Who was Upasak, who had Ganapati's grace on him. Unless you have grace by God, you cannot smile for a long time. From the face of the person, I can make it out he has grace of God or not. Oh, I should not come to you. Yes, uninterrupted smile is not so easy. God's grace should have kissed me. Then only you can be. तुमने कुछ किया होगा पहले अच्छा, किसी को बहुत खुश किया होगा. Now this Daksh, who was deaf and dumb, and totally his hand were like this, not moving also. People didn't recognize him. He came to the same kingdom. He was standing because no longer king. He was somewhere, he was corner, he was standing there, watching the whole show, what is going on. Quietly, without any desire to become a king. When you have God, you don't need anything. You need something external because you have no God. Biggest proof you are hungry after something or angry after something that you are godless in your life. Godlessness expresses as hankering after something, or you get angry, or you are very expecting or desiring, or you are after some external thing, because there is no internal fullness which God has given. God has not come in your mind, in your intellect, in your heart. Divinity is not there. It is standing somewhere. अब जिसको भगवान ने छू दिया उसको क्या? Crores of times he did the jap, gam, om, gam. भगवान आते हैं. He was out from his all 4 levels of absence. Situation lacuna went away. Emotional pain went away. Intellectual dullness went away. Spiritual bondage went away. He is bright, standing sun. People saw him and say, I have seen you somewhere. There was one king. His son was like you. Only face is resembling. He had little complexion about you. He was smiling. He said, but he could not talk, he couldn't hear, he didn't have proper hands. Very bichara. I don't know where he is gone. I think king banished him outside. He smiled. He said, I am the same one. Ishwar has touched your life and you be like that. And this elephant, breaking all the crowds, he went and put that garland on the... He said, Arey, ye kaun hai bhai? Bole, 1 minute, what is your name? He said, Daksh. Bole, father's name, Bhim. You are the one. Please note, Vishwamitra is telling this. You are the one. Mother's name. You are the son. How it happened? Raja Daksh ki jaya. When Bhagwan wants to make you victorious, who can stop you? Up they put him on the elephant. Flowers are showering. Oh. What happened then? Of course, he'll get married now. There was a Raja Veer Sen whose daughter he got married. And too much punya is required for a very good wife. He had that. Bank account was full. Bhagwan gives maximum prarabdha to your children and through your spouse. A very nice wife he had. He had a son whose name was Brihat Banu. Brihat Banu had a son called Khatgadar. Khatgadar had a son called Sulabh. Sulabh had a son called Padmakar. Padmakar has come to Vapudeep. Vapudeep has a son called Chitrasen. And Chitrasen's son, oh Bhim, you are there. If you got it understood, simple things are there. Very good. How it all changed? Only because he left his ego. You know the celebration of seeker's life is when he is not living with his ego. Even for in a day, even for 5 minutes you can be egoless and Godful. Your day will be made. Only 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You don't forget. You don't remember your body. So much so that if an ant comes, a snake comes, still you are unaware of that body. Only for 5 minutes. You are doing jap, puja, dhyan, whatever you are doing. You enjoy 5 minutes in your 24 hours, then that 5 will become 10, 10 will become 15, 15 will become 20, one day it will become 24 hours. Everything grows slowly here. Target for a small time, I just don't want to have anybody here. Oh, therefore, you should hear this and do upasana. Do upasana means not that sitting and doing. With your speech, please God. The person is there around you, try to worship with your speech. Don't live a life where center is ego. If the center is ego, that ego will throw you out of your own life. Ego throws you out of your own life. You will not be feeling that I am living my life also. You will be so frustrated at times, so dejected at times. Oh, this Chitra Sen's son you are. Okay. And then it went away. It went on and on. Ultimately, Rukmangad was that, became the king. And in that clan only, Tripura, Sur came. He became, we'll see more tomorrow about that. Time is over.
एकदन्तं महा